As a single man, I have several hobbies that take up a lot of my money, my extra money, and sometimes some money that I probably should be spending on other stuff. Now, I have cut these hobbies down quite a bit in the last 5 years since moving out here to Arizona. And I've been the better for it. One of the reasons why I do archery is because it takes up a lot of my money, but it's very rewarding. And also, it's much less expensive than some of the other hobbies I've had in the past. One such hobby, which I decided to stop doing about 5 years ago when I moved out here, was reloading my own ammo for rifles. It's because archery is far cheaper. It was taking up so much of my goddamn money. So I was like, yeah, I don't miss it at all. And then I had a conversation with my dad where I was talking about rifle hunting, and we used to reload together, do all that stuff, gunsmith our own rifles and stuff. Very, very expensive stuff. And I made a comment to him about how, no, I was just gonna shoot factory ammo for my 7mm Remington Magnum. I'll just buy a couple of boxes, sight it in, and then, I'll be good to go. Well, apparently, he didn't take that very well, so he just went ahead and bought me a Dillon progressive loader, like the one we have back in Ohio. Now, normally, I would say, oh my goodness, thank you so much, Father. This is an extremely generous gift from you, and I really appreciate you doing this for me. Unfortunately, what that means is that on top of the reloader, which he surprised and paid for, I just bought $500 worth of shit today to go along with that reloader that I need, like powder and cases and primers, which are not easy to find and are not expensive these days. I also had to buy a new bench for it because it's gonna take up a lot of fucking room. So thank you very much, Dad. I can just hear him over my right shoulder. Go ahead, do it, spend the money, go ahead, ha ha! Yeah. In all seriousness, that was extremely generous of him. So thank you, Dad, for buying that for me. I'm going to try to do reloading on a budget. I'm going to, if my friends need, rounds reloaded for them, I'm going to make them pay for all the components and shit like that. So all I have to do is the actual work, and I'll do that shit for free. But yes, I did have to buy all that shit today, which was, it was not very fun. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go, since I basically had a conversation with him where I basically told him, yeah, I was done with reloading. It was just too much money and too much time and all that shit. So we're going to see how it goes. Here's the other thing that I have to do. Obviously, it's a lot of stuff. It's a new bench that I'm going to be bringing into my house. I'm going to put it in my garage for now, but here's what that means. Behold the shameful disaster that is my garage right now. Shit everywhere. Just absolutely shameful, which means that before I get all of this stuff in here, I need to clean it out. So that's going to be my project for today. So enjoy the time lapse of me cleaning out my garage, and just try not to judge me too harshly, because it's been a terrible couple of months. I mean, I've had a water leak in my kitchen, which is why I have the drywall in there. I've had to buy a whole bunch of shit for that and just throw it in my garage until it gets done. I used to be able to park for the first 2 years that I owned this house, I parked my truck in my garage every evening, and there was plenty of room. Now there is not. And I swore to myself that I'd never be one of those stupid idiots that just fills their garage full of shit and is not able to park their vehicle in the garage. I'm going to make sure that I clean this garage up today. I'm not going to be able to park the truck in it, but it's going to look a whole lot better. So enjoy the time lapse.